Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans.
I just have to, as an aside here, since I think at this point we've all seen the cowboy thing, more than that commercial, I have to wonder about the meeting between that actor and his agent. Where he's coming in like, so Marty, this is great. You told me I'm going to play a really like a grizzled cowboy, broke 14 bones. This is awesome. I told all my friends I'm going to be playing a cowboy and to watch out for this. Where's the script? And
like, oh, catheter. Okay.
This starts out great. I broke 14 bones. I'm a badass.
I got an idea. Why don't I just lean over to sell the point that I'm always in pain in my crotchal region because I have a catheter up my pee hole?
But they said it's nearly pain-free.
Nearly.
Nearly pain-free.
By cowboy standards, it's nearly pain-free. So by us regular men, it'd be super painful.
Did you notice that right before he said nearly pain-free, he said, I've broken 14 bones?
So he's probably more nerve endings down there. He probably can't even feel it.
He probably broke one bone.
That's probably the reason why he needs a catheter. All the nerves are dead down there.
Yeah. He got kicked in the balls by a horse. Oh, man. That
horrible. Even worse.
Anyway, are we back?
Yes, yes.
I've been waiting on you guys to do anything else but other bullshit.
No, we're talking about cocks, like in our game.
Cocks in the game and cocks with tubes.
It's all cocks on the brain.
Yeah, it's every time old McDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. On their farm he had a cock. E-I.
Cock there, cock here, cock everywhere.
No, the weird thing, what's the sound of a cock? What's the sound that the cock makes? There we go.
That's the
Gentlemen, let us return to Shenanigans. This chicken will make a fine meal. I am sure Borscht knows how to cook it. I hear tell that orcs make food with even longer dead creatures.
Okay, so you go back to Shenanigans and you see Desmond's wife screaming at Borscht. What was Desmond's wife's name again?
Elizabeth or Lizzie, depending on how friendly you are with her.
Yeah, Elizabeth screaming at Borscht. She's like, "What do you mean you have no chickens left? I need to make a chicken soup, or Desmond is never gonna get better." Like, what to say? I went to the biggest chicken farm, and the old dwarf guy was just crying that all the chickens were disappeared. The only chicken he had was a 3-day-old chicken dead in his hands.
My lady, perhaps we can be of assistance.
Seriously, is that how you adventurers now dress? You need to. You look like a fucking drag queen.
Just me.
You've never heard of La Sombra?
Yes.
Oh, that's the story of the guy who pretends to be somebody actually important.
Oh, well then I suppose you have no use for this cock.
You go show her the chicken. That's not a chicken, that's a cock, and she pokes at it, and it's like that rancid smell of 3-day-old dead chicken. It's like
I apologize, but it is perhaps the biggest and last cock left in Sausageville, Dead Endsville.
It's a chicken, not a cock, and I can't cook this for Desmond. You know what? If you actually want to prove that you're some kind of a hero, go get the cocks and the chickens, wherever they are, bring them back to the biggest chicken farm.
Excuse me, Miss Elizabeth.
Yes.
The chickens run off very frequently, and they always return. The chickens shall return shortly, without any worries.
Oh, and if that's okay, just give me a chicken. I don't care.
They will come soon. I'm sure Desmond can eat something else for the time being. Chicken soup is not the only thing that is good for sick people.
But you don't understand. My remedy only can mend with chicken soup. That's it. If it doesn't, I can't put it in tea. I've tried before. It makes you nauseating. If I put it in chicken soup, if a rightly done chicken soup can cure any disease, almost any disease, with my remedy.
And they say the metaphysical properties are not to be discounted. That it is in fact good for the soul.
Science, bitches.
Anyway,
Ms. Elizabeth, do you believe
bring
in...
me a chicken, and I'll give you 20 gold ahead. Just bring me a chicken.
20 gold for a chicken? That's ridiculous. They
Oh,
cost 1/6 of a ladder in the player's handbook.
To get the chickens back, all of them, to fix this problem. Okay, that's what
20 gold per chicken? There are hundreds of
Not the
chickens.
chicken for you.
Oh, this is excellent.
She looks angry and she's ready to like.
Just say
walk
yes,
on the
Harry.
end with a-
Just say yes.
More
You have-
importantly, Ms. Elizabeth, do you believe in multi-purpose meanings, metaphors?
I can't. What does it matter if I believe in it? They exist. Why
I can find you some chickens that you can cook and make into food. They just may not be cocks.
I don't understand.
Do not worry, my lady.
There are some very cowardly
No.
creatures locked up in the prisons. They would make an excellent stew.
Just know that when there are
She bonks
cocks
you in the head with the wrong
found,
Like, shut up.
Harry Hoofdini is sure to be on.
You others, because you seem to have more brains than fur. Bring me chicken. Bring the chickens back. Solve the problem, and you have a reward from Desmond. I'll make sure he gives it to you. Go.
Oh
We
yes.
are on the case.
Yeah.
You hear that? She will make sure that Desmond gives it to us.
She walks away, and as she walks away, she grabs like Borscht on the balls by the ear, kind of like this, and drags him into the kitchen to shout some more at him.
Nah.
All right,
All
so
right.
we were
We
tracking.
must go out into the hills.
We must continue tracking these chicken thieves.
And find these chickens' love nests.
Okay, so you guys continue on going north, and eventually you reach like a place in the city where there's a lot of it seems to be human militia. Like a lot of people are just moving out and like studded leather and weapons they scrounged off, and all of them weirdly have on their backs written like a golden thread. It's like Berkshire. And as you walk to this line where they are, they come towards you and ask, "What's the name of this city?" They ask Sombra or whoever's in front.
I point to my shirt that I'm wearing that says Dylan Sausageville East
He
West
looks
Island.
down, points, like takes out his weapon, like his short sword, and points it towards you. "Get out of here, you fucking
No,
son-"
no! There is no need for violence.
No, this is all part of the city, okay? You fuckers, you went into a fight with us about the rightful name of the city, and okay, we lost. We got that. But this is all part of the city. This is Berkshire, so get out.
Sir!
Now.
Sir! There is no need for violence. If this violence continues, I will force you to stop.
Hey, guys! These fucking separatists here. And you see like a couple of guards start moving in towards you.
Guards? Like actual town guards? Like official...
No. Militia. Like militia.
Okay.
Like,
Oh,
more-
okay.
Like more guards of like more militia moving in with like weapons, and they're kind of half drawing their weapons. People have halberds. It seems like they actually have some good like quality weapons, even though they're mismatched. Like one of them has like chainmail armor on him, but he has like different pieces of it. It seems to have been like reworked several times in different types of chain. It's quite weird, but a good quality. They come towards you. They don't.
I step between the two sides. I hold out an arm towards Harry and towards the militia, and I go, The second, no, this is not the time. Our cocks are missing. How can we fight when someone has our cocks?
That's what happens when you call in a town fucking. Not even gonna say it. You know? That's what happens.
Can't we just Can't we just agree to disagree here?
Have you taken the chickens?
Aren't your cocks more important than this name right now, than this petty squabble?
Have you taken the chickens, sir?
What would you not do for your cocks?
I haven't taken the chickens.
You seem to know a lot about missing
They
chickens.
just run away from me. They would.
We are following the chicken thieves, and it is of utmost importance that we find them and bring them to
You're
justice.
not getting.
So think about this. Who cares about this town more? Those who fight to protect its cocks, or those who fight over its name? Perhaps, if you want people to respect the name, you should make them respect you. And to make them respect you, you should serve the town.
Jesus,
Yeah.
You're not getting past here. And who's the shit?
What do you mean not getting past here? There's like a whole world. We can go any direction. In fact, we could walk south 30,000 miles and come up, and then we'd be on the other side of you.
Nah, that's not right. No, you'll fall off the face of the earth.
No. They upgraded.
You'll run into dragons
It's
before
not
them
flat
too.
anymore.
It's not flat anymore.
No.
Hey, Chris, is there a flat? Oh, that's what I know. That's right. See, it's still flat.
No, this is not the case.
Yeah, that's why nobody's been around the world, because it's flat. You'll just fall right off the side, and you'll run into sea monsters way before then too.
Exactly. That's what
No. It used to be the turtles and the turtles all the way down, but then they realized that was a philosophical impossibility.
Well, when you look
So
at
they
a
had to
map,
make it round.
when you look at a map, there's an end to it. There's borders to the map, so you just fall off, right?
Well, in that old model, the world was resting on the back of a giant turtle, right? But what was that turtle?
This is counterproductive.
It was another turtle. But then under that, another turtle.
La Sombra, we must go. You are wasting our time.
Where were they standing? Where was the bottom one standing? It did not work, and so they had to make it.
I pull the cows and I just simply proceed forward, leading the two cows.
They are like stopping you. Like, are you forcibly like they are in your?
I mean,
way.
I'm 8 feet tall with 18 strength. I'd like to see them stop me.
Okay. Well,
How many of them are there?
I'm sorry, I'm
they're-
7 feet tall, not 8 feet. My mistake.
so there are about 6 guards standing, kind of just in between
Militia.
there, and there are like more people. There are a couple more militia looking. There are about, you'd say, 4 or 5 more, kind of looking from their houses or from their posts. Like, what the fuck's happening? So you start moving through, and
I will push past them, giving them attacks of opportunity if they so desire.
no, they basically, I was doing a morale check to see if any of them is like
Okay.
cocky enough to stop you. And one does put his hand on you, and the others like raise their weapons as soon as this happens. You're not getting past here, pal. No separatists past this line. Go back.
I am not a separatist. I do not care how this town is named one way or the other. I have more important business to do than argue about a name, which will probably change in another 10 years, and another 10 years after that. This is retarded. You're an idiot. You're all idiots. The town would be better off without all of you. I'm going my way.
Yeah, you wanted it, pal. And they do attack you.
You're picking a fight for no reason.
I guess we have to do it this way.
All right, let's do it. Let's destroy these guys.
Okay, so where's the party initiative? I think that's gonna be better because
Okay.
there's a lot of them.
Since I'm front and center, I will roll initiative.
1d10 to see who goes first.
Boom!
Boom,
Yeah,
shakalaka.
you guys go first. They raise their weapons and start attacking you, but you are just, your reaction time is faster.
Okay.
All right. Elshad, if you do not desist, I shall strip the souls from your body and cause them to fall down lifelessly. And then I cast sleep.
Okay, you cast sleep. So tell me again how sleep works. HD of creatures. Hit dice of creatures.
It's 2d8, is that correct?
2d4.
Or 2d4, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So all of these guys have 1 hit dice because they're just normal guards. So just roll 2d4. Okay, so 4 of them fall asleep. 2 of them near you are still awake. And there's, as I said, 4 more like in the background that are coming towards you. That'll be their next turn.
Do not make me take more. I can perhaps restore their souls if you leave now.
Okay. Give me a charisma check. Okay, yeah. No, they look at you and they just fucking wizard. I saw them do this at the Wizard Academy.
I am many.
Do you not know this is La Sombra, the legendary thief?
The doer of the impossible.
Do you really think you stand a chance?
Oh, the people of Berkshire were many and were strong.
I do not wish to harm you, and you are many, but the people in the front sucks to be them, right?
They seem very intent on cutting you down with their swords.
The people in the front? Who wants to be in the front?
I'm just going to throw my first dart.
I'm gonna start letting loose some arrows now.
Okay, do it.
Can this party not go one session without killing a bunch of innocent civilians?
I tried, man. I tried my best. They assaulted us first.
Self-defense.
Natural 20.
Oh shit!
A 23 on my dart throw.
So that's a their AC is so it's 10 above is double crit and 15 above is triple crit.
Yes.
Okay, that's a double crit, Dominic.
Okay. 7 damage.
7 points of damage. You dart this guy, like you just throw this dart. Actually, don't throw it. He's so close by to you that you just take it and you stick it up in his neck, and it like comes out on the underside, and you take it out, and he falls down.
I will throw it later at the end of the round because I get 2 more dart attacks per round.
Okay. So next in line after that is Joachim or.
I'll go. With regret in his face, walking into his first attack. Rolls a
9 is unfortunately not a hit. No.
And still, with even more regret in his face, he rolls his second attack and rolls a 7.
It seems like you regret the tears running down your face are just it's too much.
I want to hurt them. They're just citizens of the town.
Okay.
They're just innocent citizens. Well, maybe not innocent, but.
So next in line, we have Nina. What do you want to do?
This hunter cares not. She stares coolly at her target and lets loose an arrow. 14.
Okay, 14 is actually exactly enough to hit him.
Oh yeah. 5 damage from an arrow.
You shoot this guy in the neck and he dies.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's dead on the ground. The 2 ones that were still in front are dead. On their turn, the guys in the background start shouting for reinforcements. And it's like, intruders, separatists, come! And as they shout, 3 more archers appear on tops of buildings, and seemingly more are getting ready in the background, knocking their bows. The 4 people that were still waiting in the back will charge Harry Houdini, and they will try and hack him down. A charge is a +2.
But a penalty of 1 to their armor class.
Yes. Okay, so natural 2, natural 19, 16, and 16. No, 16 and 18. So that's...
my armor class is 18, so...
Those are 2 hits then. No, 3 hits, sorry.
There are 3 18 or higher?
No, you said your armor class is
18.
18, and they have a 16, which has a +2.
Oh,
because-
okay, natural 16. Yeah.
Yeah, I said natural.
Sorry, I missed the natural then. My bad.
Whoops.
I just threw a dice like this for some reason, and they will try to short sword your face off.
Well,
Let's see.
I am size large, so short swords actually do D8 against size large creatures.
Oh, thank you for that. I was just gonna roll D6. So
Yeah,
thank you for that.
I'm probably going down, guys. See you in the next life.
Oh shit! 8 points of damage. 8 points of damage. And 5. Oh
Hooray.
shit! You take
I'm dead.
21
I'm at
points of
-0.
damage.
I'm take 21. I'm at -10. I'm dead.
21, yeah.
Insta death.
Insta
Yucky.
death.
Yeah.
Did you just die off?
Instant
completely?
death. Yep. See you
That's the
guys
first time he's been
Wait,
hit.
why do short swords do more damage? You would
against
think
large creatures.
That makes no
uh,
sense.
It's complicated. It kind of makes sense in the long run, but it's one of those like why would you write the system that way? But it kind of does make sense. It's just complicated. I'll explain it later.
I'd get it with long swords, but short swords, meh.
And
I don't know. I think somewhere in the early D&D process, there must have been somebody who was like a real good, arguer. Like, no, my halflings sword against this dragon, I could like stab him with more of it, even though that doesn't make any sense. Why couldn't I stab it just as much into a regular size thing? But it should do more damage, and then the dragon dies, and then we didn't die.
I think it's more of like one guy was coked out really hard coming up with rules, and everyone else was so stoned, and the coked guy's like, and this and this and this and this, and the stoned guy's like, sure, because it was the 70s and 80s, and
Oh yeah,
It just-
so
And then next day, you're like, oh shit, we wrote that down, didn't
that's
we?
a rule now. Oh man, yeah.
I feel so bad for killing Harry. I assisted at his birth, and now he's dead.
I don't know why I laughed at that.
As he's going down, does he say, "Roar!" or something like that?
The deadliest game.
Yeah, deadliest game, D&D. Okay, so Harry Houdini is dead, and these guys are just very happy at this. They're just like, yeah, see what happens to separatists in our part of the town? Get the fuck out! The other archers are knocking their arrows. They can't do anything this turn. They'll be able to attack next turn. So roll me initiative again. Oh no!
Don't I get a second?
Just keep the same one.
I get a second shot though, don't I? At the end of the turn,
Gets another shot.
Neil. That's right?
You get 2 attacks per round with your bow.
Go.
All right. I'm going for the guys that just charged at Harry Houdini, and I yelled for Harry since they have -2 armor right now. And let's put them in their face.
-1.
Oh!
Okay, with the -1, that is a triple crit.
Wait, why do I get the
Yeah, it's a
minus?
triple crit.
Oh, they get the -1 on the armor.
Yeah, they get a -1.
Their
Yeah,
AC.
that's a triple crit.
What's 13? 14 with the -1, 13.
That's so double crit.
Oh,
No, they got
yeah,
the
double
-1.
crit. They got a -1, which would be a 13, their AC, so it's 10 above, 23, yeah, so it's a double crit. Yeah. No, triple.
Double crit.
Double is
Double.
+5.
No, that's a crit. A crit
Oh,
is you
that's a
clear by
normal-
5. A double crit is you clear by 10. A triple
Thank you.
crit is you clear by 15.
So, yeah, you do a double crit, which means you roll 3 times your dice damage.
12 damage.
You shoot one of these guys, like, as he shouts this at you, like, his mouth is just open for a fraction of a second, and you shoot it right into his mouth. And you're like,
Headshot.
headshot.
Fatality.
Okay, so what do you want to do, Joachim? Sorry, no.
Oh.
Initiative.
Initiative.
Because, so you guys would go again now because you're keeping the same one. So Joachim, go, or whichever one of you.
Okay. So now with pure rage present in his face, he takes an attack. Rolls a 20.
Okay,
Nice.
that is a crit. Just a crit.
An 8.
Okay, you crush, like you take your shield and you pummel this guy in like a tin can, like a, and like he becomes smaller and smaller by increments until his bones pop out, and he kind of
Nice.
explodes like a small blood bomb.
Say for Harry, and you take another attack and rolls a 15. That's
Which is a hit.
Hit.
That's
Does
3
3
points
damage.
of damage does not
another
take
guy.
the last guy out. You just kind of shield punch the guy in the face, and like you bruise his whole face, but he's still up. Okay, so then we have.
Is that the second round or the first?
Didn't have to
No,
beat
this is the second round. So how
Okay.
what do you want to do?
So you said that there's archers up on top of the buildings, right?
Yes, there's about 3 archers, and there's 2 more that are knocking their arrows this turn, and that will be attacking next turn.
Okay. Is there a building with 2 archers on it?
Yes, there is a building with 2 archers. One's knocking, and the one's preparing to shoot right now.
All right. So I'm going to sprint to like the side of the building to where I can climb up without like being a clear, obvious target. And I'm going to scramble up the side of the building in a super dashing way to get to the top where the archers are.
Okay, do you have a climbing skill? Climb walls?
Do I have a climbing skill? I have an 85%.
Okay, roll me that 85%.
And it doesn't work in the chat. Let's try it in Shenanigans. Yes.
It actually does roll in the chat, but you need to do the proper command. So it's exclamation.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Wow.
Oh my sweet buttery Jesus.
Yeah, so you like the sound bunch. So I'm just a badass, you know? I mean, I do this each day. Like, oh shit, that blick's coming. Ah!
That's no bueno.
And you fell down on your ass. And what's like minimal falling damage?
D6 damage for falling 10 feet.
You take 2 points of falling damage.
All right. Ugh. Luckily, I was in the alley and no one saw that.
Okay. So I think that's it for your turn now. Yeah, I think that's it for your turn now, and that's their turn. I don't know.
Ranger.
Yeah. Oh, dude, haven't you shot somebody in the face for 20?
No, that was my second.
Oh, that was the end. You're right. Yeah. So go.
Is there a tree nearby where I can kind of get some cover?
No.
Shit.
No, as I said, hilly area here. It's still part of town. There's no trees. Of town.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let loose another arrow at one of the guys on the roof.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Which one do you try to target? The ones that are preparing to shoot, or the ones that are cocking their bows?
Whichever ones look like they're gonna get a shot off sooner.
Yeah. Okay. So the one of the 3 ones that are preparing to attack you. So give me your attack.
Oh shit.
So actually what happens, and this makes a lot more sense now, we should have done your attack first. What happens is that you see like 2 of them, one's cocking and one's preparing to shoot, and you try and shoot that one. And as you shoot, your arrow hits a brick. And as the arrow hits that brick, you hear like the voice of Rassam like, ah!
Wait, don't I get to roll again, save versus death to see what happens?
Oh, is there a save? Oh, there is a save versus death. I completely forgot about that. Yeah. Again, remember, this is my first time DMing 2E. I don't know.
It's all right. I failed it anyway. So what happened?
So Neil, can you get your help here?
It's kind of up to you. The more he fails it by, the worse it happens. So I don't remember what your saving throws are right now, but it's probably like a 14 or 15.
It's a 14, and I just
So
rolled a
you
6.
failed by 8. So, I mean, the DM just kind of makes up how bad failing by 8 is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So as you fail by 8, your string snaps.
What? Shit.
Yeah. That's like looking at like 5 increments, and you failed by more than 5. So I'll say your string snaps.
Oh, that should have been if I rolled a 1 or... Oh, god damn it.
You did roll a 1.
No, I feel like 1 is like self-attack. I feel like
I know what you're
I'm on
talking
that.
about.
No, well,
I understand.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn, and these guys will try to shoot. The one that saw you fall down, Masambra, is not the one that saw you. The one you're trying to climb up to goes there and tries to shoot you. Did you have enough movement to get up from being prone? Because
Depends on how far you rule. I climbed before I fell.
well, you fell 10. You climbed
10
10
feet?
feet. What's your movement?
My movement is all of it. I can get anywhere I want. It's 15.
Oh. Yeah. There's no
I'm
problem.
fast.
Yeah, you're up and you maybe even moved to be ready for such an attack. So he rolls a 13. Is that past your AC? The Sombra?
Oh, that's a miss.
That's a miss.
Yeah, AC
There we go.
15. I'm good.
Yeah, the other two guys who have their arrows try and shoot at the only ranger out there because she's the obvious threat. Rolling is there a high ground bonus, Neil?
Not for ranged, I don't think.
Not for ranged.
Okay, 17 and 15 to hit.
17's my AC.
Okay, so that one hits and deals 4 points of piercing damage to you.
Cock. Alright.
That's what we're trying to find.
Yeah. So now it's your turn again, guys. The two guys. Oh, sorry, no. There's one more guy that hasn't died yet, and he's fighting Joachim, so he's gonna try and slash at him. The one that he only did 2 damage to, and he rolls a 13, which I believe that is a complete miss.
Made of shields.
Made of shield, exactly. Like made of shield, copyrighted. And
So he missed by 9. So do I crit him? No. All right.
No, he didn't roll 1, so no.
Have to try.
Yeah, you had to try. That's cool. It's your turn, guys, again.
Cool.
Actually, no, so you get another end of turn bow attack.
Throw your bow at him.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot. Yeah, you broke your string.
Okay, so I have a longbow in my possession, so
Yeah, you have an elven longbow in your possession. I
do.
remember that.
An elven longbow.
Yes, I pass it to Nana. Like, be more careful with this one.
I'll try. I'll put that in my inventory. What's the damage on an elven longbow?
I don't think anything changes.
Same, it's just looks a bit fancier.
Yeah, and costs a lot more.
I have flight arrows for a short bow. Would that work for it?
Yeah, you can use flight or sheath from a longbow.
But I had a short bow, a compound or
A
composite.
flight arrow is still a flight arrow. Yeah,
Okay,
it'll
so
work.
still D6 then.
So can I do anything besides that this turn? attack, maybe?
Yeah, you're okay. You're just throwing him a bow. That's cool.
Cool. So I'll take my one attack versus the guy that I hit before, 15, and do 4 damage to the
Okay,
guy.
yeah.
That was
You
almost dead.
just uppercut him with your shield, and he goes like in that. Yeah, exactly. In that Mortal Kombat type of thing, and he goes up like a couple of feet, and then falls down like a slow-mo motion as the teeth are just flying out of his mouth. And he dies. Okay, so next in line after
Alright.
that.
So I'm in that alley. The guy is looking down, trying to shoot me. I didn't want to have to do this, but I guess I'll have to do it then. I'll pull out my bow and I'll shoot him before he can shoot me. I'm actually much better with the bow anyway.
Okay, so you try and shoot this guy.
Let me see. My
How
roll.
does cover work, Neil?
If it determine the percentage of cover, and then if it's like 3/4 cover, it's well, is it cover like hard cover or soft cover, like bushes
Hard cover,
or?
it's like he's railing like the stone railing of the building, and he's
What's
half
the? Is it 25, 50, or 75% cover?
50.
50% cover is.
And nonetheless, you hit. I just want to determine if it's a crit or a double crit.
50% cover is a -4 to hit.
Yeah, so 18, still a hit. No more attack then. No
All
crit,
right.
no nothing. Okay, 4 points of damage. 4 points of damage actually enough. You shoot him and you see him like fall face first, kind of down.
Like whole cowboy style.
Yeah, you shoot him right in the head. His head kind of jerks up for a bit as you shoot him, and he just easily goes down simply.
It goes down like a cowboy with a catheter.
Okay. So I think that's Nina. What do you do?
Ranger.
Yeah. Yeah, Ranger. I forgot Ranger. Yeah.
But I'll only take one shot this turn, I guess, because I was throwing a bow for the start of this one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Back at the archers. Where did I put the?
So the currently one has died. There are four archers that are now ready to shoot you. All of them are in different buildings.
18.
18 is a hit.
Right.
Oh, sorry, no, not a hit. With cover, that misses.
Well,
Oh, 14. Surgical 14? Oh, too much trouble.
like
No,
that.
you're right. No, you're completely right. -4 would be 14, so that's an exact hit.
Oh, well, I mean, I figured, Sombra's big disadvantage because he's right underneath them, whereas me, I'm off in the distance. So
If she would have had a bigger disadvantage, even impossible to hit, like maybe safely her core discover, if she was trying to shoot at one of them and the said person was not shooting at her, because upon shooting somebody, you need to have them in the line of sight, and when you have them in the line of sight, they have you.
Okay.
Especially with the bow, like he was like looking down to shoot him.
All right. Anyway, 1 damage.
Okay, 1 point of damage.
Please.
This guy's still alive, no problem. So that's your turn, and then we have the archers. The archers just scream, "Separatists! Get them!" And 2 of them are gonna shoot at Joachim, with 2 natural weapons, both miss. And 2 of them are gonna shoot at Nina. 17 a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Bows.
Boats. What?
Okay, you take 8
Boats,
points of
boats,
damage.
boats.
This die might be weighted.
Wait, what?
because
How many points of damage?
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage from a goddamn arrow?
Longbow.
Sheep arrows.
All right, I'm down.
So I think this die is weighted because this the die roll just 3 8s. Like in the 4 rolls, I got 8 8 5 8. Oh, that's a 1. Okay, it's not weighted. This is not the die that killed Harry Houdini. I'll just mark it.
There were 3 dice. All right, let's be honest.
No, this one. Only one. I rolled it 3 times.
Oh.
In that case.
Okay, so Nina goes down. And are you completely down, or are
I'm
you...
not going to touch that one.
I'm at -3.
You're at -3. You need to be at -10 to completely die off.
Yeah.
So you need to roll Constitution saving throws on all of your turns from now on. And if you make it, you
No, that's not how 2e works. You just take 1 point of damage every round.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah, and
So
if you hit
you-
-10, you die.
Cool. So she goes down. They shoot. Their turn ends. So Joachim and Samra.
So
Your turn.
how many are left? Any people
4
on the-
archers. 4 archers. are-
Nobody on like the ground. That's
No,
like-
no, you've killed all the 6 guards, and 4 of them. No, actually, you've killed 2 guards, and 4 of them are 5 guards you've killed, and 4 of them are asleep.
Okay, so can I
Or
pick
3
up
more
that?
out.
I want to pick up that longbow. Can I make a shot this turn? Or
Yes, you can.
take a -2 because I'm not specialized and it's.
That's gonna be pretty hard to do. You make it. Unfortunately not. 12 is not a hit. So as you shoot, your arrow flies wide out of. You don't hit.
Damn, no, bastards!
All right. I'm going to grab my bow in my teeth and then try to quickly scale the building again. See if I do any better this time. So I can get a good shot from up there.
Okay.
Sorry, everything's kind of being freezy on my computer here.
No problem. I mean, we'll wait.
D100.
22
Much better.
is enough. You scale up. The other one is so like into shooting the other person that he doesn't see you. So you gain a no surprise event. Or is it a surprise? A surprise event, which is plus 6, I think.
All right. So I want to sneak up behind and with my surprise attack, slice his bowstring.
Okay, you slice his bowstring easily, and he goes, "What the fuck? That was my grandma's bow, you fucker!"
That was my friend, Harry.
He goes. His hand is going for the dagger at his belt.
I put my sword up to his throat.
He raises up his hand.
And then you set his daggers at his belt with a quick flip. I like slice down and cut his belt so his belt falls down. So his dagger will fall down and then his pants fall down is what I'm going for.
Yeah, his pants fall down. You see his boxes. He has ducky boxes like, with the yellow ducks on it that have like a speech bubble. Quack, quack.
I look down at this for a second. Go, interesting. You might want to get off the roof.
Okay, and next in line after that, we have the other 2 archers who are going to try to shoot Joachim. But Joachim is made of shields. Copyrighted. Dino hit. So what do you want to do on your turn?
I'll make another shot.
Do it.
Nope. I'm not very good at this bow thing. I'm made of shields.
Well, you're not made of bows.
You're not made of bows, yeah. So you fail. The Sambra, this guy is just scrambling down, holding his pants, running away from you.
Okay, I'll let him 18 it on out of there. And
I really could use one of those ladders right about now. Damn it.
yeah, we keep
Why am
talking
I not
about
made of
buying
ladders?
those ladders, but we never actually do it.
We need to build that ladder fortress.
All right, so I'm gonna move to the side of the building. The nearest archer, are they like somewhere where I could run across the rooftop and leap to their building, or do I get
yes,
shots?
you can actually. Yes, you can. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna run across and leap across to the next building and try to do the same thing, cutting the bowstring.
Okay. So you run away. This guy sees you, so he does turn around to look at you, and you try and cut his bowstring. So I want a attack roll from you now.
All right.
I'm gonna put his dex, but take out his armor.
Let's see.
Battle music.
There we go.
There we go. You jump down, you slash as you fall down, and the bowstring snaps in his face. And
Did it put an eye out?
the crit on that. It does put an eye out, like, and he starts bleeding.
I go, you should be careful, but I would say it, but it's too late now.
Like, oh no, get the fuck out of our town, separatist!
Now, I need you to think about that, because there is the town, and you are trying to separate yourselves from the town. You admit you lost, so doesn't that make you the separatists and the Trade Federation? That makes you those annoying robots that get mass murdered. Is that who you want to be?
So you start, you're holding a speech, and then his turn comes, their turn comes, and this guy does actually go for the dagger and tries to slash at your face.
All right.
Okay, 15 is a hit? Or a miss?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay,
So
so one.
2. This could be it. This could be bad.
You take 1 point of damage.
Whew.
You son of a bitch.
You take 1 point of damage.
Damn Max.
3 down. 4 to go.
Can you see that?
Well, it was just a dagger, so it wasn't so it didn't have a chance to kill me without a strength bonus, but it could get close.
Okay, so next in line, the other guy is going to try to turn around and shoot the Humber. The Humber! You get shot by a 4 and 18.
Ah!
Okay, this might kill you. Are you fucking kidding me? This die again.
Wait,
Okay,
roll a 0.
you rolled an 8. You rolled an 8 again.
It looks like a 0 from here.
You gotta ban that die.
You ought to promote that die.
I can promote this die. This die killed 2 BCs already. Okay, so do you go down? Do you still have 8 HP on you?
No, that's it. I only had 7 HP total, and now I was already down 3.
Okay,
So
so
I
you
think
now
it's
have -4 HP.
All right.
shit.
All right, Pat, it's up to you.
Pat, what do you do?
So how many people are left?
Two
You.
people. Two people. There's one that doesn't have a bow and only has a dagger left, and one with a bow.
I'll take a shot at the guy with the bow. Damn it.
Not enough.
Why are you doing this, Jaws?
Now Eric's character.
Oh shit! How long does sleep last?
Oh shit! Sleep is gone. Or is
Oh,
it?
Maybe.
shit.
I don't
Is
know.
it? I don't
Oh,
know.
no, it's not concentration. No, it's still there. It's been 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Let me check.
I think it was like
10 rounds. I think it was.
I think it was measured in terms of turns or something.
Okay,
Yeah,
you might be
think it was
fine
10.
then, but I'm double checking.
Duration
Sleep.
is 5 rounds a level.
Yep. So you're level 1. You're wizard level 1,
Yeah.
right? So 5 rounds total.
I think he's got one more round.
Yeah, one
Okay.
more round of sleep. So, put it like this. You can get your 2 friends at your back in a run. That is a possibility. But Rasamba is quite far away from you right now.
And heavy.
Like,
She's
you
pretty-
wouldn't be able to get to her because she's up a building, so you'd have to go there. And also, there's somebody with a dagger.
Abandon them. Leave them behind to die.
Shut up, voice in my head.
But he doesn't even know how long sleep lasts.
This
His
is true.
character.
I really don't.
No, he does actually, because Jill
Oh, yeah, it
cast a
happened
spell with
before.
the orcs. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the orcs and the sleep spell on them?
Let's see. I think Joaquin is just really angry that his friends went down.
You
Again.
can also kill the guys asleep,
I
and you
could.
automatically quit them.
They're unconscious, so that's like a plus 29.
Yeah, you just need to roll me damage on a crit, and that's it.
No, I could take one of those attacks per turn to kill those unconscious guys.
Well, you can take 1 attack now. Don't you have 2 attacks as a fighter?
Yeah, I could take out
So
2
you
of
take
them
an
and
attack
3
1
left.
now and 2 the next turn. So it would be 1 left with the sword that will get up, 1 with a bow, and 1 with a dagger.
Okay, so I think I'll just try to grab Nana and run for it.
Oh.
You can grab Nina and run for it.
Yeah.
You grab Nina and you're still running for it, and the guys that are still alive are chewing, and the ones on the ground just wake up like, huh? Oh, we won? Yeah, we won! And where do you go?
To run back towards Shenanigans.
And as you go completely just like Lasambra, it's like you're like breathing on the ground, you're unable to do anything. And
He's on the roof, right?
Except
the roof, yeah.
be unspeakably sexy.
As you go like unconscious, as like vision flits away from you, you see the face of a dwarf appearing in front of you, and oh my god, his breath stinks. It's like, oh, you've come at last. Good. Come with me. And you start being dragged away somebody stops your bleeding, and you're just unconscious. You just go unconscious.
Okay. I guess I have semi-narrative moments of wakefulness to.
Yeah, exactly. Semi-narrative moments of wakefulness. You see, like you being dragged deeper into the hills. Eventually, you reach like these big, gigantic pens filled with chickens. You see, like it's actually walled off this whole small farm, and you're being dragged towards a small wooden cabin. The guy you saw, like the Crushinator, is standing at the door, and the Black Rose is rubbing his hands together, waiting as Mr. Poison Breath is bringing you towards him. And we can cut back to the party. Party, what are you doing?
Well, I'm unconscious.
Oh yeah, Nane's unconscious.
Yeah. So what do you do? Do you try and stop his bleeding because he's going to get -5?
-5. How far are we from Shenanigans?
How many rounds did it take you to get there? You lose 1 HP per round.
Or how far would it be?
Well, you took her, and that was like -4. You ran away, -5. You still need to until Shenanigans. It's like some far away because this is the north side of town. Did we ever say like Shenanigans is a part of the town? Like
It's kind of the southern side of town.
southern, yeah. So it took you some time to get there, like a couple of minutes, even if you're running.
Alright. Can I try to like stabilize Nina?
Yeah, and I think it's an intelligence check. She is now at -6. So you somehow burst a blood vessel on her, and she's even worse.
And she takes a point of bleeding damage that round anyway. So -7.
You're not the DM.
I'm just reminding the DM of the rules. He asked me to remind me.
You're not the DM of me.
Yes, no. I was like,
If he's in
-5.
town, can he scream for help?
So -5 at the turn he's trying to, then -6 when you do this, and -7 if you do anything else. Like every action counts as a minus for her unless you stop her bleeding.
Help! I need a doctor.
Okay, you scream back.
Somebody.
Give me a percentage. Give me a 1d100. I have a percentage for this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty damn good. You make it. There's actually somebody. Oh, you remember this guy from one of your adventure? The old the guy who teached you maths once. The old guy who taught you maths, and he was like, "What do you need?" And he like jumps down and tries to stop the bleeding.
Comes from nowhere.
Yeah, he was just getting his potatoes. You see, like,
Yeah.
potatoes, and then he was buying some potatoes, and the big potato farm is over on here somewhere. He does roll a natural 16, so your friend is now stabilized.
Yeah.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah,
You're looking
whatever.
really, really dire there.
And he walks off.
All right. And I carry Nana back to Shenanigans the rest of the way.
Okay, you carry her back to Shenanigans. You see like both Standardbowers behind the bar, and you see Lizzie as she looks at you like, "What happened?"
Those damn name separatist guys, those Berkshire bastards. They got her. We only barely got away.
Why are people fighting over a name that is retarded?
This seems like so silly now that my friends have been hurt.
Hurt? Hurt?
Hurt. Killed.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm your friend.
Anyway, I need to find a place to. I need to lay her down.
Shake your heads, and it's like, yeah, you always have your rooms there. God. And she just shakes her head and doesn't really know what to do right now. So I think this is a good place for a break.
Okay, we'll see you guys on the other side. Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah.